Hello, everybody. This is Alex, also known as Solinist Dracone. With me today is Alexander the Limey Whimsy. Hello, Whimsy.
Hello.
Hello. So it's been requested enough, and I look at the metrics going on. I look at the analytics, and Spore does seem to be my most currently watched thing. But I wanted to try something a little different and take a request on Spore, and I'm going to try to do a Zealot run. Also, I've never really had Whimsy along with me for a Spore run. I started with Rambler. Rambler, he was, he was cool and all that. He's always a professional co-host, but it's not really his game, It's not sort of his thing, and Whimsy actually turned me on to Spore, so you might have a little bit more cool stuff to say, might you, Whimsy?
Well, I'll try, but you tricked me into this.
How did I trick you into anything?
Well, when you said a zealot run, that sounded like something I could get behind, but apparently there's peaceful elements to it.
Well, yeah, you gotta mess it up. You gotta mess around. I mean, the Zealot run just basically means that you're a religious fanatic and you've got very bitter, dark roots.
Peace through tyranny.
And all that good stuff, yes. If anybody's noticing any inconsistencies with the sound, I'm just kind of dicking around with the audio settings on OBS. Seems fine. So we haven't really decided what we're going to make the creature look like yet, but this is Alexander the Limey Whimsy with me, and I'm not going to get away with skipping the fucking design elements, so I know he's going to make me make a meal of it, so let's just enjoy. First things first, what sort of world would we like? We've got blue on blue, got another type of blue on blue, got blue on green, blue on red, another type of blue on red, and green on blue. What?
The first one. The first one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go for it. And we're going to start out in the cell stage. We're going to begin our quest as we mean to. So for the Zealot run, what is required is to get 2 red cards and 2 blue cards. If y'all have watched my Let's Dank Spore Scientist run, you know a little bit about this, but just to review, as you proceed through the game, through each individual stage, you will get a different card for the next stage, and each individual stage has benefits that you get from the way that you've done the previous stage. So for instance, when I get to the space stage, my reward for doing the cell stage as carnivore is that the weapon energy on my ship will go down slower. And of course we can hear Whimsy muting himself there, so he needs a little bit more efficient of a mic mute, yes. But that's generally how it works, and we got to do 2 red cards and 2 green cards. Looking it all over, I've decided that the best way to go is indeed 2 red, 2 green in that order. So we're going to be starting off as a carnivorous little sprite.
Good. I've never played this game as anything but a carnivorous warmonger who killed everything in his path.
Well, then you and I are just going to get along interestingly on this. So, there's no themes, unfortunately. Spore servers are long been taken off. And for the difficulty level, I'll just go back to normal. I play easy once in a while just for a bit of the old relaxation and whatnot. But, I'm not hardcore enough for hard. Well, I kind of am, but I'm not gonna. And, what are we going to name the planet here? Do we want to stick with Ara here, or Araler?
Reroll it.
Okay. Poregos? No. Karpova? No, that sounds too Italian.
No.
Argor?
Marion.
What, Marion?
Just Marion.
Marion.
Yes.
Okay. And sitting through the wondrous birth of life upon this planet, once again I will touch upon the idea of panspermia, which basically means that the organic components of life came to the planet Earth from extraterrestrial means, basically. So this suggests that life formed from crap that fell on a meteorite and hit the ocean, and that's where the alien eggs hatched. I guess it's not far off, but it's just completely far off.
Well, yes, it's completely inaccurate. I mean, where's God? He's not,
Oh, I am God. That
was a joke, by the way. I am not a creationist.
You're not much of an anythingist.
I'm a nihilist.
Well, that'll work, I suppose. All right, here we start off with our beautiful little fangly jaw stuff. And of course, cell stage is a point-and-click kind of a stage. You go, if you're a carnivore, you go after the red nibbly bits. And if you're a herbivore, you go after the green nibbly bits. You cannot eat green nibbly bits with this type of mouth. And of course, we can also be a dick to the other cells around us. Let's chase one down. I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you, I'm coming for you.
Are you just teasing it now, or are you like being a dick?
I am murdering and eating it because that is what a carnivore does.
If you click rapidly on the mouse, you swim faster.
I don't know as I've actually observed that to be the case.
Well, I have.
It doesn't make a huge difference.
You just didn't know.
Who's the one who's danked this?
That's why it's embarrassing for you.
Bite me. When you see the new part appear, swim over the token to collect it. So yeah, that's sort of the tutorial showing you about how to get parts thing. And I'm not going to actually equip any spikes. Because when you're a carnivore, you have no need of spikes. Your mouth is a spike.
Yeah, but they're still fun.
They are, but, you know, as a weapon, they're not going to serve the purpose.
They're more a defense thing.
Nah, I've got other ways to defend myself. Don't worry.
By dying and then just starting again.
Look. Yeah.
Well defended, yes.
Look.
Beautiful.
I play a long game, okay? I play a long game. And I've got a plan for this. You know, I've always got the plan for the cell stage. It looks the same always. If I'm a carnivore, I work on getting my jets. And once I've got my jets, then I work on getting my fins. And after that, I work on getting... what's that last thing I get? The poison. Yeah. Alright, so now that I've grown up a bit, I can start eating animals whole. You! Well, you're kind of threatening, so alright. Yeah, the rapid clicking isn't doing a hell of a lot for me here, buddy. I always thought this stage was fun. I'm probably in the minority on that one, but I do like the idea of just going around gobbling up random things. It's fun to me.
It's certainly pretty.
It is. And you see just all those assholes in the background that one day they want to do you. Dude, you are just all up on my bits. Now who is better than?
The shoe is on the other hand now.
Yes, indeed. So, alright, the next thing I've got to do is I've got to figure out how to consume something which has some jets, and there's a likely suspect right there. Now, if I'm lucky, I can kill him before he gets away.
Jet.
Jet!
Was your father as bold as a sergeant major?
What are you on about?
It's a song, you Philistine.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I got the jet attachment, and I'm going to go ahead and actually call for a mate.
Die alone.
What? I don't want to die alone.
We all die alone.
Stop.
Technically.
Stop. That's depressing. Okay, so now that I've got that component, I'm going to take off the tail, which is going to refund me. Going to increase the size of that jaw mouth face, and just put the jet on back. And we've got to name our species, don't we?
Yes.
Let's roll and see what we get. The Mache? No. Powell? No. Pandy? No. Osvale? No. Embu? No. Marilla? From Planet Marion? No.
We'll call it the
Lourdes? No.
Oh.
The Missier? Barmsta? Ooh, Barmsta. That sounds horrible. Heydo. Archerloff. Brappa. I've never randomized, actually.
Brappa the Rapper.
Nah. Hennergers, Penos, Camion, Puents, Jorms, Squell,
Skittles.
Skittles. No. Hagon. No. Marorgies. No. These all
Chato.
suck. Wow. Helondin? No. Doles. Autris. Naher?
Zuko.
No. Robre? No. Josentip? Bemigu? Lando Calrissian? No, you know what? We're not going to get anywhere with this, so let's just call him Biter. Yes. Biter. Any complaints?
Biter Derek.
Like that?
Yes, that'll do.
Alright, anybody who's watched this channel knows that I don't have an extreme fondness for the whole naming and doing shit. I don't like the design phases all that much. I think they're just a
Different
distraction.
color.
Different color, god damn it. Alright, fine. Purple.
And stripes for danger.
But
Beautiful.
I don't know, maybe there's stripes that go the other direction like this.
Can you put the eyes inside the mouth?
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta switch to this one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That'll do.
Unfortunately, without having a Spore mod going on, we can't really 3D this one all that much.
Change it for the red eye and put it inside inside the mouth as close as possible.
God, you are having some fun with this one.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Now, want to make it huge?
No, make it small as possible. There we go.
Okay.
It's like something that would swim up your penis if you tried to have a wee in Africa.
Okay, I see I chose right. I see I chose the right person to bring along with me on this.
It's so you can, like, watch yourself chewing your own food.
Makes sense. Yeah, we'll go back to this. Biter Derek with the tiny eyeball in the jaws. You're about to see the darker side of Alexander the Limey Whimsy on this one, I guarantee it.
Look at that.
God.
Poetry in motion.
It's horrible. It's quite possibly the worst thing I've ever seen. Uh-oh. Ooh, that one's after me. Nope, Cap, stop, fuck off. Fuck off, mate. We were getting the whole sounds and everything, so that lets us know we're in some extreme danger.
As if the giant killer thing wasn't warning enough.
Well, you know, sometimes. I'd like to kill one of these guys for the fins, but unfortunately I don't have the turnabout to manage it, which is kind of why I need the fins, so I'm going to have to go for the herbivore versions of these, if I can find them. There's one. Sorry, you don't have much of a chance, little guy. Get back over here. Get the fuck back over here.
He screams, for he knows he's about to die.
Yes. Yeah, this is... You don't... I don't like going up against those poison guys so much because, you know, you can't really kill them before they kill you. But I do believe I've gotten the fins, so that means I must call for some fuck. Oh, you just killed my fuckmate! You poisoned my fuckmate. Now I gotta eat her flesh. Alright, let's try another one. Becky?
Now you're speaking my language.
Becky? I'm trying not to speak your language. You go to dark places that I don't really go to. You're scary. Okay. Just gonna slap some fins on that. Although there is one aesthetic change I'd like to make, actually. And now where's my eye gone? There, okay. I'm gonna make an aesthetic change. I want this to just be like the fucking Kandiru kind of thing, you know? I'm just gonna slender it out, streamline everything about it, and then just attach those to the back. Back or front? What do you think?
I think the front, because then it looks more like a giant penis in reverse.
Now, should I get them into the jaws a little bit, or...
No. You don't want to look silly.
Oh, yeah, because that's a priority on this.
Make them bigger.
Make them bigger? Okay.
No, as small as possible. Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're playing with that. Let's see how he looks striped. Ooh, that's just so diseased.
Make him blue.
I'll give you blue. Bitches love blue.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the new STD in the job. Is he still Biter Derek, or are we changing him?
No, keep the name.
It will be Biter Derek forever. Okay. Alright, now I got some mobility. Come here. Oh yeah. Give me some of that tastiness.
Now it looks like something you'd find under a microscope on a pair of prostitutes' underwear.
Just them jaws hanging on. Bits of pubic hair all around it.
Well,
No,
yeah.
we're technically still smaller than... Wow! Those guys are fucking awesome. They live the life. I mean, they're the omnivores, so they can technically eat whatever they want, but they just live the life. Look at this sucking on me. Stop it.
They're like the troll ones.
God damn it. Just no fucks given this day. I have not died this much in a spore run before. You are distracting me, you horrible person. Alright, wait. I hear a sparkly sound. That means that somewhere in the vicinity... There we go. These are the poison jets. Alright, now let me just call the mate, because the poison jets are my defense. Which, you know, it's coming a little bit late in the mission here, but, you know. Stop killing my... Okay. We actually started there just a little bit.
That was rude.
Yeah, it really was. It's a real cock block. Okay, so let's see. How much do the poison jets cost? Those cost 15, so I need 5 more meat. That's fine. I used to know all this stuff, but it's literally been like at least a year since I played any Spore. Hey there, little guy. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where do you think you're going? The biter Derek cares not for other members of its species. Outside of fuck.
No, it's a solitary creature.
Indeed. Until it's time for some fuck. Yeah, I know, we're doing Ronald here. Uh-oh. Big
Those
guy
blue
there.
ones with the eye stalks are always around.
Yep.
Every playthrough.
They are always there. There is no variation going on with who you fight here. Hello. Oh, that's nice. I'll suicide run that. The omnivore mouth is actually a good part. Really does the job.
Vegetables are for gays and Frenchmen.
But you can poke your schnoz into people's eye sockets and suck out their juices. So that's got to be worth something.
I suppose.
You there. You look tasty. Come on, get your jaws around it. I was right. Ow. Now, just a quick little heads up in case you do put spikes on. If you're going spike to spike, then they'll block each other and repel. If you're going jaw to jaw, they'll block each other and repel. But spike to jaw and jaw to spike, it's always going to be somebody loses that, and it's usually the person with the jaw. And I got us an electric stinger. And you big blue fuckers, you dies. Come on, get the fuck out of whatever the hell rut you're in and eat that meat, goddamn you. Oh, these guys. Oh, you can't even. Come on. You know, these guys, for being such, like, relatively big carnivores, these blue guys, they sure are on the run at a certain point.
Well, that happens a lot. It's like the one that bullies you, you're eating them in a few stages.
Indeed. Let me go ahead and get my poison on. I've got enough for the poison now. Just gonna skip that little cinematic. Now, the poison pods, what are we gonna do with those?
As big as possible.
Okay. Is that big enough?
Yes.
Further up? Further back?
No, like that, yes.
What? Completely facing back?
Yeah, it looks like a disease.
Okay, and the jets are still present, they're just hidden beneath it, so that's fine. I know, we didn't do any color alterations there.
Blue's fine. Oh. There we go, a weeping sort of a creature.
Oh, yes. And if anybody starts chasing me, they're not gonna like what they see. Oh yeah, you want to chase on me, dude? Get a mouthful of that stuff. Okay, it doesn't seem to be affecting him. My plan is not going to plan.
He's too big.
God, stop it. Yeah, rapid clicking is not doing anything.
If you get bit by a cobra, don't worry about it. You're much bigger than it is, so, you know, its venom won't actually hurt you.
That's just absolutely not true. It's like 100% not true.
It's completely true. I think you'll find that Mr. Steve Irwin was a fraud.
Okay, now we're starting to get into places on this channel where I do not talk. we do not down talk the name of the great croc hunter. But I will nibble this fucker. And that's what poison's good for, you know? If somebody just decides to follow you and get all up in your poison cloud, you can kill them and bite them to shit. And this is the creature we're ending the stage with, just to let you know.
Good. It's beautiful.
It's a masterpiece. The only downside of the poison is that, unfortunately, creatures who also do poison, they don't exactly care about poison. And you'll find a few of those. Oh wait, that's not me. Really? This guy's a threat? This guy's a threat? Seriously? I don't think he's a threat. It's a shame you can't kill and eat on your own, you know? Ooh, watch out for the black eggs. Now, the weird thing about these guys is that if they die to you just like, you know, smashing them or chomping them, well, let me rephrase that. If they die to you gobbling them, they don't actually count for points, but if they die to poison and then you smash them into pieces with your jaws, then they do actually spit out meat, which does count for points.
So you just have to smash.
Let me smash. Stop! Wow, what's your problem, dude? Seriously, that guy was just, he wanted it so bad. I have never died so frequently. And I've never seen this particular background. It's a bit disorienting.
You fail.
Oh no. I succeed. Hey, stop. Stop it. Well, the stage is over. And we finished it as carnivores. Awesome. So, that's basically what we were going for there, and what this opens up for us on the creature stage is Raging Roar. It kind of makes all the creatures run, in case you're up against something that you really don't want to face. When we get to...
See how they run.
See how they run. When we get to the tribal stage, it's going to give us traps to ensnare wild animals, which I'll be honest, I've never used. And in the civilization stage, invulnerability means that we can make our vehicles impervious to damage for a limited time. And when we get to the space stage, as I mentioned, it increases the effectiveness of weapons, which in this case translates to less energy used for weapons. So that's nice.
Boring.
What did you expect?
More death. I want something that's dead killy.
Look, man, that's as close to dead killy as we're gonna get. It's alright, time to strip off all the parts that make our little bitter critter unique. And let's start thinking about what we want to do with this here. You said we wanted to do this while we were in the video, and I'm like, come on, let's have a plan before... No, we're gonna do this in the video. So, alright, Mr. Man, what ideas do you have?
Straighten the spine.
Okay.
No, upright.
Ah, okay. So we're going to have a creature that walks on 2 legs at least.
Yes.
And then...
Now, put the legs up where the shoulders should be.
Now, are we going to go with the fat legs, the medium legs, or the thin legs?
It doesn't matter. We'll be swapping these out as soon as possible.
Okay, so the legs are up where the shoulders should be.
Yes.
Okay. And then bits and pieces.
Now bring the tail end forward a bit. Between the legs.
I see where you're going with this.
No, you don't. Okay. Okay, stop. Now put the eyes on the tail.
That's going to be our tail?
No, that's going to be the neck joint now.
Is this the tail?
Yes.
Okay, the eyes are on the tail. What are we going with? Stalks? Beadies?
The
or...
beady ones. The button eyes, sorry.
Okay. Alright. Is it just
no,
one?
on the other end.
Oh, over here?
Yes.
Just one eyeball?
For now. Make it tiny. Yes. Okay.
This is mostly for you. This whole design phase, it's all you. It's all
now
right.
Those wiggly tentacle things in the top left.
These? That's a herbivore mouth, man.
I don't care. I want 2 of them beneath the eye.
All right. How do you want them?
That'll do for now. Now put a proper mouth on.
Hold on. We got choices.
Yeah, like that. I want it so it's like a mess of tentacles that will like touch you inappropriately if you go anywhere near them.
Okay.
No, we want them small. Small's creepier.
That's not big enough. It's got to be at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going for horrors. That'll do. Okay. Now, as for a real mouth, well, I mean, where are we going to put our jaw, man?
Take the proboscis. That's all we've got, really. That jaw's stupid.
And that's going where? Up here? Or on the knees?
Yes.
On the knees.
Absolutely. Okay. There we are.
Perfect. Now, if we're going to be doing this as a carnivore stage, we need to have certain abilities already locked in. So, spit is a must, so I'm definitely going to put some of these poison spitters on there.
Put them on the toes.
Can't really do that. Has to be...
Heel spurs, then.
Alright. Heel spurs. And shrank them. Or biggin them.
Biggin them. There we go.
Oh my god, you're a horrible person.
Okay.
We gotta widen the stance on that. We gotta widen the stance on that. Yeah. And then, would be nice to have charge, I suppose. Do we need some spikes on this guy? I don't know if we need spikes on them.
No, let's not go nuts.
No. But I do want to sprint. And the jet is going on his butt. That is where it's going.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that makes
Obviously,
sense.
yeah, exactly. Look at this masterpiece. Why are the mouths on the knees? Why are they going which way? Is he still Biter Derek? He doesn't look like it.
Yes, he's still Biter Derek. It's just an evolutionary divergence. Don't worry.
I don't feel right about this. Alright, let's choose a... Let's just choose a pattern. What are we going with?
I like the one in the middle on the bottom. It looks a bit scabby. Yeah.
Looks a bit nature-y to me. If you want scabby, we've got better options. Like, we've got this.
Oh yeah, okay. That one then.
God, he's just bouncing. Do we want to make these feet bigger?
No, make them tiny.
Okay, let's make the feet tiny.
Yes.
So basically he's just waddling around on these big fucking things.
Absolutely. Okay, that's enough.
We can make him taller.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be silly about it.
No, we just we just want to have these fucking things attached. So, all right, Biter Derek has just fucking foot testicles going on that wrap around his ankles. Let's go into the creature stage.
If this crawled out of the sea in front of you, you'd pick it up and throw it back in.
We're about to see that. Let's just see what they look like. God, I'm watching him swimming up because I'm streaming as well as recording, obviously. And I just watched him swim upward in the Twitch stream, and it's like,
Look, they act like flotation devices.
That would be great if we were still underwater. And he's making a squeak squeak noise.
His ankle tumors. Good look at that.
Oh God. What have we wrought?
Be strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother.
For mother. It's the beginning of a new day. I'm not even going to bother.
Excellent.
And that's a good place to cut the recording. We're still streaming, so if you're in the stream, wonderful. If you're not, well, you'll see the next episode. So I want to thank you for watching. Once again, I am Alex, also known as Solinus Dracone. With me has been Alexander the Limey fucking weirdo. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Look at what's... enough.